Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm one of your many hosts, Nick Dury. Alongside me, as always, is
Gina Phillips.
Daryl Purvis.
Monty Scott.
Wow, that was forceful.
Mm-hmm.
I brought all of it. I brought all of Monty on that one.
What do you usually bring?
Sometimes I'm half-assing it. I'm coming in.
What?
Did the movie,
Yeah.
The Full Monty, positively or negatively impact your life?
I would say there was no impact at all.
No impact.
Oh.
Interesting.
No, I would say,
Okay.
I didn't feel the need to take off clothes any more than regular. I didn't feel the need to. I didn't feel the pressure, if that's what you mean.
It's not what I meant, but I'm glad you're addressing it.
Did having two first names affect you at all?
Well, I tell you, it affects me in a strange way, Gina, in that my dad was so maniacally insane about insisting Scott's last name, because it's a last name. We're a clan, and he would get mad at someone named Scott because he'd be like, you have a last name as a first name, and he'd be like, he'd want answers from them. He'd be like, it's not just me talking; it's the Scott clan. He's got an issue with you. And he's like, well, it's not even, it's my father, it's my parents' name. He was like, well, where are they?
So do you have a kilt and a tartan?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I got numerous tartans. We have a hunting tartan. We have a demure tartan in case you don't want to look like a Scottish whore for a change. We have we have the vibrant, the regular, the tardy tartan. We got a whole bunch.
Man,
Is
I
it
gotta let my brother-in-law know that he's in the wrong, that his name is Scott.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's over.
Definitely tell him my dad is concerned as to what happened with his name. He's like, what's going on?
Okay, I'm on it.
Is it
What's that?
cultural appropriation to name your kid Scott?
My dad took it as a gangland offense.
And for clarity, is the middle name is it Malcolm? I quoted the joke
Yeah.
today. Montgomery Malcolm Scott.
Montgomery Malcolm Scott. That is the whole.
Wow.
You know
the whole
what? For
thing.
a man with 3 first names, you
Yeah.
actually also have 3 last names.
That's right. I could do anything. I'm what do you call it? I'm double jointed.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And-
Incredible. Oh, he froze.
The third.
Oh, we lost you there for a second.
Yeah, we missed that.
Oh,
No,
I
he's
could-
just listening.
yeah. I was just swallowing my tongue listening. I was like, all right, first name, last name. I don't know what's going on. I can't compress it. I could go with Montgomery Malcolm Scott the third because I am the third Malcolm.
Wow.
So I think I could throw that in there. I don't know what that helps, but if it makes you guys feel better.
I literally quoted your
Wow.
joke to my girlfriend today. That your parents named you that because they thought they had cash.
Yeah, they made it. My dad wasn't 100% sure about first and last names, and then he's like, I don't know, let's name him to be a billionaire for some reason. Like he has a railroad.
Amazing. We've got just an incredible guest for you this week on Where's That Bar Cart? It's a comedian, it's a TV producer, it's film producer, writer, magician. It's David Merry on Where's That Podcast this week. Super excited to have David on. He's also a pro golfer, which is wild. So super excited to hear some of his stories.
He's
It's more
accomplished
titles than one man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically going to say the same thing, but we're still learning to have Gina here how to do it.
Well, good thing we're bringing in a magician to do the editing on this stuff.
Monty doesn't always understand what a guest is.
No, I don't. I put him to work immediately. I was like, listen, you want to edit this thing? And like, I'm the guest. I'm like, hey, well, somebody said my last name's a first name. Well, all bets are off.
We're in the throes of February, the bleakest month, at least in this country, just in terms of weather and what seems like the furthest away from golf. But we hope wherever you are, if you're in a golfing environment, you're playing and you're playing well out there. And if you're not, you're dreaming and it's only a short time away. I think tomorrow actually is Groundhog Day, so it's coming. Golf season is just around the corner for us.
You mean when we're recording this, or is
Yeah,
it-
of course. Yeah, I'm just being real,
Oh.
Daryl. Thank you.
yeah?
Yeah.
Because if you're listening to this, it's almost February. It's almost over.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, we
But it
we
smelled
can
like
cut.
Groundhog Day for a long
Yeah.
time by the
Yeah,
end of
just
February.
yeah, we can cut
I
that out
know.
in post.
Yeah, Daryl's gonna say I will cut that out.
Well, whoa,
Well,
we've added an editor to the team.
yeah, Gina's slowly moving in, nudging me out.
Next week, Gina's gonna have a bucket hat and a beard. We're gonna go, oh, wait a minute, what does this happen here?
Well, I might make room. I'm going to start my script writing for the throes of February. I'm gonna pitch that to Brad Pitt, as long as he still has long hair, and be like, this is a good one for you in the spring, the fall. I don't know. Is it still the fall? No.
In February?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, it's like long fall. That's what I call winter.
That's not correct.
I'll go along with that.
Gina, can you edit in the right name for this season? Can you do that?
I'm going to be doing a lot of voiceover in this.
We call this the long fall.
Clearly you can hear we're right on pace for where we should be in season 3 of this podcast, and it's great. And thank you for listening. And we hope you enjoyed this week's guest, David Mary.
I guess we'll just start off by your name comes up on this podcast a lot.
It has.
Yeah, it just keeps coming. You and Dave Hempstead keep coming up.
Oh, me and Hambone. Yeah.
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 I think widely the two best comedian golfers in Canada, at least.
So, like the old guy, like I'm 61, and Davey's probably high 40s. So, up till about 5 years ago, we used to go back and forth. I mean, if we were to play maybe 8 or 10 rounds together, I'd beat him 3 or 4. I could still get him, even though I was older. But he always got the better of me. So no, he's by far the best golfer. But when I was younger, I could absolutely still take him, and I knew I played well when I got him.
Huh? I saw you
good
posted.
golf.
What was that?
That's some good golf.
Yeah. No, it's good. You've hit a good if you beat Davey. Yeah.
I saw you posted that you're playing with Nate Bargatze soon. Is that?
So I had a little text with Nate earlier today. I'm trying to get him into a gig in Bahamas, the 5th of March. They want a well-known guy. They got a lot of dough, and so yeah. So it's Nate can play.
If that doesn't work out, Monty's been nominated for a Juno. If that gets you going,
You'd bring me in if that's all they need to hear.
You have Monty?
That's it.
Oh yes,
So-
yes.
Congratulations.
Well, thank
Monty's playing Pebble Beach this week. Sorry, Monty. And Nate's playing Pebble Beach this week.
oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
So
good is Nate?
So Nate, I hung with him on New Year's Eve. I was backstage with him on his New Year's Eve show in Toronto. He did 2 sold outs at the Meridian.
Wow.
I think Nate's about a 6. He's good player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he can golf it. Yeah.
Other American, like non-Canadian comedians who are good at golf that we wouldn't think of?
Oh, absolutely. Well, Michael Finney?
Mm-mm.
Michael Finney can play. One guy's, what the hell's his name? A couple guys. Well, Robbie Sherwood, who's a friend of mine, he's the opening act for Carrot Top. Robbie can play. Oh yeah. So every time I'm in Vegas, we go out. Robbie can play, and then Ray Romano.
Oh, right.
Oh,
He is
wow.
good. That's right. Yeah.
Ray's like he loves it. He's great.
Do you spend a lot of the season in Naples?
So right now I'm in a pre-production for a movie that I've written, that I'm directing, and so forth. So I'm a little bit of a bad boy. I skipped down here for 4 days just to chill and to play golf for 4 days. Coming back tomorrow, right into the pre-production for the movie with both feet tomorrow. So would I normally be down here for a bunch of time? Yeah. I mean, like 2 or 3 weeks at a time, because I'm still working, so I got to go back and forth. I got to bounce,
Are you going to be the one to make the next classic golf movie?
Maybe. Maybe. I
Yeah.
gotta write it. I gotta write it though, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You have to do that first. Yeah.
So the movie that we're doing, I wrote. I've written 9 movies, and it did so well
Wow.
at screenplay festivals that we went, oh my God, we got to shoot it. So we're shooting it.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
great.
thanks.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And you can still fit golf clearly into your schedule. So how often are you getting out? Is it consistent? Is it inconsistent? Sort of whenever you can fit it in?
So I don't fit it in. I jam it in.
You jam it in. Nice.
I shouldn't be down here right now. I'm a naughty boy. Yeah, you know what? That's my getaway. That's my escape. Even like when I was on the road a million years ago, I brought my golf clubs with me. And if I didn't have any comics that played the game, I would still just go to, like if I'm in Calgary or Edmonton or whatever, I just go and sign up and play with whoever, you know. So
Wow.
it's my go-to, and that's my getaway when I want to take the pressure off, you know.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know, David, sorry, which part of the country did you grow up in? And at what age did golf become a thing for you?
So I'm a Toronto boy.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. Toronto boy. And my parents, no, actually, I shouldn't say that. My mom was a member of a golf course in Toronto, like a really good one, Rosedale, like a really good golf course,
Yeah.
because her parents were involved in it. My dad couldn't play, like, and to this day, he's shit. Oh, sorry, can I swear? Can I
Yeah,
swear?
absolutely.
Sure.
This is HBO. You're good.
Well, in that case, actually, dad was fucking shit. He was, and the old guy, you know, I got my pro card a million years ago. And so I said, Dad, I'll come out and give you lessons. He never got the hang of it, but he loved it. And Mom was a good player. So I started playing when I was 13. I guess I guess the background of my golf is that my mom's best friend was Marlene Street. So do you guys know?
Oh.
Yeah, wow.
So I kind of lucked out. So she's in the Golf Hall, you know, the World Golf Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
She was my mom's best friend. I called her Aunt Marlene, and whenever we would go out and play, and she started talking, I would shut up and listen. And so she taught me the game. It's great.
Wow.
Very lucky.
Were you natural in any way, or was it a steep learning curve?
That's a great question. You know what? I wasn't. So I'm not a guy that has a suitcase swing that, you know, March, you get out of the car and you can hit it. I
Right.
have to work at it. I'm a handsy kind of field player kind of guy.
Mhm.
So I got to work at it a bit. I know the mechanics, and I know what goes into a good golf swing. So I'm certainly, if I don't play well at the beginning of a round, I can certainly fix it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start to get really good?
I'll say late teens.
Okay.
Late teens, yeah. And again, Aunt Marlene, she would go, so Dave, this is, you know, when I could pound it, she would go, you know, how far do you hit your wedge? And I go, I hit my wedge about 150. She goes, how far do you hit it straight?
All right.
And I went,
That's fair.
got it. I had to dial it back. You know, how many times do you pass the pin? Never. So she taught me how to play the game, you know. So, but I think I became, you know, low single digit when I was like 19 or something, like 18.
And any fixins on like pursuing a career in golf? Was that ever on the table for you?
I did, yeah. I put a peg in the ground for Canadian Q School. Made both cuts.
Wow.
Didn't get on the tour full time, but I played in 2 events on the Canadian tour.
Cool.
So I played inside the ropes on the Canadian tour, played on the Great Lakes tour and the North Atlantic tour. So I made some
Wow.
checks. Yeah, I made some checks.
That's
Nice.
incredible.
Made some
For a guy,
checks.
like for a guy that tells jokes for a living, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, that's my question is like, you know, you ended up with this career in entertainment. At what point did your golf world and comedy world intersect?
Probably early 20s when I started to go on the road a lot. I never wanted to make a living doing golf, you know, because I knew it was a grind, and I just happened to have enough skill in me to kind of do it at a pretty good level. So I just thought I'd fart around, see if I can't make a couple cuts, make a couple checks, wanted to play inside the ropes. I'd say probably early 20s, and that's when I could bring the clubs with me when I, you know, was a really serious road comic, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
We've had a couple caddies on, and so always interesting talking to the caddies around their first couple rounds. caddying for a specific pro, but curious from a pro standpoint, the first time you get a caddy, what is that experience like?
I got to go back to the first. I haven't had them too many times. I mean, I've had them certainly in the Canadian Tour events.
Mhm.
And what's really funny is that when you go overseas and you get a guy that's an accomplished golfer, and they have a sense of humor.
Mm.
So I was over there with Hempstead and Zecchino filming something for it was Tourism Ireland. So
Okay.
we were doing a special. So I was shooting it and directing it. The guys were on it and stuff. And so they set us up as really good caddies because they knew we could play, right? I had a guy, Mike, Irish, and we're playing Rory's home course, and a gale force wind, like a 3-club wind.
Mm.
And I don't know, I got like 180 out. And I said to the guy, I said to him, Mike, he's like a 1 handicap. I said, Mike, can I get a 5-iron there? And he said, eventually. Hysterical.
That's
And then have you
great.
guys heard the Grandpa's pajama story?
I don't think
No.
so.
Oh,
Oh my
No.
God. So I had a left to right putt and it broke a little bit, but I wasn't sure. And I said, Mike, is it left to right? He goes, yeah, just a little bit. He goes, Grandpa's pajamas. And I said, oh, sorry, I'm from North America. I never heard the term. It's left to right, Grandpa's pajamas. I said, what the hell does that mean? 1 ball out. How?
That is great.
Isn't that great?
Well,
That's so good.
Oh,
Have
I
you
use
heard
it to
that
this day.
since?
Sorry?
Have you heard that since, or was that
Well-
the only time you've ever heard that?
One and only. So I use that to, if I'm playing
Yeah.
with some pals, absolutely.
You're like, can I steal that? Great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm excited for next summer when I try to use it, but I get it wrong, and I'm just because it's grandpa's
timing is
balls,
good.
it's
Right. So do you mind me asking, how often do you guys play?
I mean, I play in the season. We're all in Toronto, by the way, so
Yeah.
it's obviously the off season.
we
I
gotta
play
play next
generally.
We got to
Yeah.
play next year.
I
yeah,
would love
sure.
that. Yeah,
That would
I'm a
be
member at a
awesome.
club just north of the city. I would love to have you out. That'd be great. So I play generally, between 2 and 4 times a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
think-
are hardcore.
I think I got a couple times a week. I was in this year.
That's really good. Yeah, yeah.
I'm more
Yeah.
than just once a week for me, pretty much.
Oh,
I'm like once every 2 weeks.
yeah.
So I
And
used to
are you-
play more when I was doing a golf television show, but that got canceled during the pandemic. So
Like your
now
show.
I'm fending for
David.
myself.
Yeah.
So did mine. I know.
Yeah, we heard. That's too
Yeah.
bad, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. And
I know.
I had a golf show before that on Global called Get a Grip on Golf.
Oh, right.
Right.
And so that was a lot of fun. I was the host of that. That was a lot of years ago too. That ran a couple years. It was good.
Was
And
that like
what's it
a
like for-
weekly?
Sorry.
Was that a weekly show?
It was. Mike Geddes produced it. We shot it out of Tucson, and unbelievable spot we had for it. It was on just before the 4 o'clock game. No, just sorry. It was on after NFL football. It was crazy good.
Oh wow.
It was amazing. Yeah. So it was a really good run and a fun show. And yeah, it ran for 2 years. It was good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do in terms of golf and comedy? Is it like performing live in front of people? Is it doing a show?
So I've been doing it a long time, right? I know you guys are all kind of newbies. I've been doing it a long time. So 61. So I started at 20. Oh my God, guys. So I've been telling jokes to people around the world for 40 years, really.
Wow.
I've done 7,000 shows, right?
Jesus.
Wow.
Two good ones.
Yeah.
So I think the thing that makes me the happiest, or the thing that I get the most joy out of, is the thing that gets the blood still boiling is when I either do a big show or a big TV show.
Mm. Yeah.
Just it's not going to get the blood going if if I'm playing I don't play clubs anymore. I still do one in Atlantic City and one in Vegas. Actually, still one in Phoenix too. You know Ricky Bronson?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So Ricky's got a killer club in Phoenix that I go to, and I just play golf with him while I'm down there. But I don't play too many clubs anymore. I think the bigger shows, or a television show or a big theater, that still gets the blood going.
I wanted to ask you, you didn't want to pursue a career in golf because you knew it was going to be a grind, but I mean, maybe it's just a generational thing, but for us, trying to make our way in comedy is a grind, and it's really difficult these days. But back then, was it available to you? Like, was there a path for you to make a living in comedy?
There was. Oh,
Yeah.
no. So I was early 80s. And so there wasn't a lot of guys doing it. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say would I be far off by saying 300 people that know what they're doing in Canada right now?
Yeah,
I mean,
that sounds about
close?
right. Yeah.
Back when I started, there was, seriously, probably 40 or 60.
Right.
Because it actually was the beginning of stand-up comedy in Canada. I mean,
Yeah.
it probably started 5 years before I got into it. And when I came into it, the guys that were there were solid and they were really good. And it would be Panicsville backstage.
Mm.
I'd go, oh my God, I'd be driving down from my house to go do a show, and I go, oh my God, I got to be good because I know the guys going on before me will kill it. And
Yeah.
it was nervous time, right? So it was thrilling because you had to do well. I mean, you still have to do well now, but I thought if I could get past the threshold of getting past a few of the middles and get myself into headliner status, I could make a pretty good run of it. And as it turned out, that happened. So back when I started, there weren't nowhere near as many guys as you guys, right now, right? There's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
A lot.
Yeah.
There's probably about
a lot.
1,000 comedians in Canada right now,
Yeah.
but and what, 25 comedy clubs.
Right.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
it's crazy what's
So I
the
thought maybe
amount.
300. So
well, 300 good ones. There's 1,000
Yeah.
clogging up the airwaves, really.
so
But
you think there are 300 guys that know what they're doing?
I'd say
Yeah.
people.
Quite a few. Yeah.
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 Men, women, others. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have no idea if it's 300. It's quite a few people though, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But God knows there has to be 1,000 at least. Must be 500 comics in Toronto.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm out of the loop in that regard, guys. I opened my TV and film company like 10 years ago. I'll tell you how it started. I mean,
Sure.
I went up to do a show. It was a corporate event, and I was going to entertain 300 people that night. I just uploaded a comedy video to the internet maybe 2 days before. So I go out, entertain 300 people, did a nice show. The 2 mornings later, I look online and 80,000 people had seen my comedy video.
Wow.
Awesome.
Nice.
I went, wow, I gotta think things over here. I'm trying to entertain the world. I'm trying to entertain the world, and it's hard to do with 300 people at a time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true. You've been in the industry long enough to see the internet change the way that you can perform, right? I mean, you can get so much longevity out of a viral clip. It's insane. You could make a whole career out of it. People do. But what are the chances of that? Do you spend all your time, digitally paying attention to all that, or do you just enjoy doing the live shows? It's I think the problem.
It's very interesting. And one of the odd things was, like, when I was a young comic, there were 3 networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS. 2 in Canada, probably CTV and CBS. CBC. And you would only pitch those guys your TV shows and your ideas. Now, oh my God, it's just a shit ton of people. I am writing shit in my robe, on a laptop, because I love to write. I'm in the Writers Guild, and I'd like to come up with content. So I'm writing stuff, and I ship it off, and you hear, oh my God, we're really interested in this project, and you ink a deal, but it's not to do with the 5 main players. A lot of people are interested in content.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people in between, right? Producing and getting it somewhere.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, or you hear back from a network and it's someone you've never heard from, or if you've never even heard of the network, and you're like, well, now I don't know what to do. Is it even trustworthy? Is it even worth following up? That is a weird feeling.
Well, that's a great question. There are 12 broadcasters in Canada. And they divide the money that goes out from a CMF fund way 12 ways, because there are 12 legitimate broadcasters.
Mhm.
A gentleman who now is one of my partners, he owns an Asian broadcasting company. It's called NTD. So it's New Tang Dynasty. He came up to me and said, Dave, I love what you do. We have a lot of English speaking viewers. Could you do a comedy show for me for my Asian? And I went, my God, I'm on that like a leopard. I'll have something up for you running in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So we just signed the largest deal for Canadian comedy, in Canada, 42 episodes. So we just finished our 42nd episode in November.
That's incredible.
Amazing.
Awesome.
It's
Congrats.
really good, yeah. And so does it sound kind of hokey, guys? It went coast to coast in Canada, coast to coast in the United States, and coast to coast in England. We had 3 million viewers.
Wow.
Wow.
It wasn't hokey at all.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's
Yeah.
so great.
Hmm.
What,
So it's good.
was
Do
it
you
golf
think-
related as well?
Yeah.
Because the Asian audience loves golf. So I hear.
It wasn't golf. It was called
Okay.
it was called A Little Sketchy, and it was a sketch. It was a sketch TV show, and basically, we took the piss out of world news, not Canadian news. So it was like,
Mm.
this hour has 22 minutes, but for the world. So a Canadian version of, we just took the piss out of world news instead of Canadian.
That's awesome. I imagine you've, I imagine you've benefited golf wise from getting a lot of things or getting access to courses or trips or those types of things. I don't know if this is a weird question or not. Do you think you've benefited more from being a good golfer or benefited more from being a comedian?
Probably from being a comedian,
Okay.
because that opened up a lot of doors. So once I kind of said to the world that I'm going to try and become a golf professional, and I got my card. I found my own niche, and that was performing at corporate golf tournaments. So I went all over
Right.
the world. I performed at 1,400, corporate golf tournaments, and that was from the Skins game to Mike Weir's golf tournament to the 2000 Pebble Beach U.S. Open.
Oh my God.
Tiger. So I performed at that, watched him win it.
Wow.
So it opened up a lot of doors just being a comic, that a guy,
Yeah.
that a guy could happen to play the game of golf too.
Jesus, that's
Amazing.
Yeah,
wild.
great.
Are
Really.
you for those types of events, are you writing for that event or are you relying on your acts?
No, absolutely. I'm putting in some extras. If Tiger and the guys are there, and Pebble and anything local, absolutely. So I wrote a bunch of stuff. Mike Weir's golf tournament was great, because I got very lucky. I got a chance to play with David Feherty.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And so Feherty, I found out was going to host it. And Mike goes, Dave, you're going to be the entertainer, like the headliner. Feherty's going to host it. I'm going to have you playing with him for the day. You guys get to know each other, and then have at it at night. Do whatever you want. Take the piss out of me. And it's not your regular golf tournament. There's 700 people, right? It's a big deal.
Jeez.
It was, I think he and Dino Cicerelli and a couple of guys put it on. So very fortunate to play with Feherty, and I borrowed on purpose a joke from a friend of mine. He's passed away since. Do you guys know? I know you guys are young. Do you know of Gary David?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I'm 50, so I'm not that young.
So when I was 25, he was like a 60-year-old guy, the only guy at Yuck Yucks. He would come out at 60, and he goes, well, so his opening joke, he come out, he looked like an old man. He goes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, fuck, he's old. That was the opening joke. So he had a really, really good joke, and I borrowed it because he and I were very good friends. He's dead. So Feherty introduces me. He does 15 off the top and kills it. Kills it. And he's leaving the stage, and I go, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for David Feherty? Definitely the best color commentator for golf on the planet, and they give him, 700 people. And they go, so I say, you know what? you gotta love that Irish accent. I was in a comedy club in Boston not that long ago, and someone said to me halfway through my act, "For Christ's sake, why don't you do something Irish?" So I went outside and blew up his car. So Faraday hasn't left the stage yet. He almost falls over when you laugh. So that was fun. That was fun, and I borrowed it from a pal of mine, but he would have been proud looking down at me, knowing that I used it that way.
I love
do they
that.
do they generally put any restrictions on you at those kind of events of what you can and can't say or talk about or joke about?
As comics, we have our own sensibilities.
Mhm.
So I get it. I know what I can and can't do, and work all over the world because I know what I can and can't do. You know.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the show that I do tomorrow night on CBC would be the exact same show that I can do at a biker bar the following night.
Wow. Yeah.
I know how to ramp it up. I know how to bring it down. Yeah, yeah. You know.
But
Was
what's,
there ever a point? Oh, sorry, Daryl, you go
no,
ahead.
no, no. I was just gonna say ask what Faraday was like to play with. Was
Well, so he first and foremost, he's a Ryder Cupper.
yeah.
Mm.
So I just sat and watched the ball go toward the pin all day. It's gross. It's gross. Even though he's not playing, but I mean, if he chops it, he'll be 73. You know, and I just watched him and went, oh no. It's just pin seeking missiles all day because he knows how to make the ball go in the desired direction. It's fun to watch. It was good. Yeah, it was great.
I bet.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
gross to watch.
I was thinking how hard it would be not to say something about Tiger Woods, especially if he's watching or in the vicinity, right? During all that crazy media hoopla, you'd have
Well-
access to him and it'd be like so tempting.
You know what did make me giggle about that whole thing? He said he eventually came out. I think when he did plead his case, he went, "Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm actually, addicted to sex."
Right.
You guys remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm just sitting here as I go, yeah, I don't want to be mean. All guys are addicted to sex.
Right.
That's the way it works. Girls like it, not so much. Guys like it a little bit more. and
Oh,
that's the way-
wow.
Well, no. Yeah. And that's the way babies are made. Someone's got to be a little more, preemptive than the other crew.
Sure.
Oh,
Addicted to
man.
sex. Shut up.
I think that's the perfect segue into the par five, actually. Monty, do you want to lead us in?
Listen, I don't know how you feel about sex if you're addicted, but this is a par five. So just get your head together and let's play this thing.
Wonderful.
Here we
As
go.
always. David, question number one. I'm very excited for this answer because of how many courses you played. What is your favorite golf course?
My favorite golf course would be Royal County Down.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to play it 3 times. Yeah, that's in a different world. Yeah, it's just to give you an idea. If you the 9th hole is it's a par 400. I've hit my drive and I've hit a 3-wood into the green and a sand wedge.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's you're playing off the Irish Sea. You don't know if you're having a 4-club wind. It's just spectacular and the charm of it. It's amazing. Yeah.
What are you like? Are at a course like that's that intimidating? Are you putting pressure on yourself to score well? Are you just enjoying it and able to be present? Like,
Well, no, it's a great question. I was playing with Hempstead and Zecchino, so I'm always trying to hit it good with those guys. And the first 2 days, the first day, because it was a 3-club wind, I hit it really good and was 87. Like I hit it really good, like
Yeah.
really good, and was 87. But Dave and Zecchino were still like 78 in a 3-club wind.
Damn.
And I went, I don't know how you do
What?
that. So yeah. I mean, a 3 or 4-club wind.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's by far the best, probably the best course I've ever been on.
And part 2 of that question is, I don't know if you've played either Augusta, St. Andrews, or Pebble. I assume you probably have played Pebble, but other than those 3 courses, what is on your bucket list course? Like, what course would you most want to play?
Right. So I haven't played Augusta. I've been lucky enough to play St. Andrews, the old course.
Wow.
And if you haven't played it, guys, the hair on the back of your neck stands up on the first tee.
Yeah. Mm.
You're on hallowed ground. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's 400
Yeah.
years old, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so my caddy says, you know, how far do you hit your driver? And I go, I don't know, like 280, you know? And he goes, take a 4-iron, aim at that bridge and hit it.
Yeah.
And so he talked me around to a 75. I missed all 110 bunkers,
Wow.
and that was
Oh my
amazing.
God.
So good.
That's
On a
incredible.
bright sunny day,
Jesus.
and I've been lucky enough to play Pebble, and I was 2 under to 13 there. I was hitting it good.
Wow.
Kind of shit the bed coming in, shot 74, but that's hardly a bad score. But I was doing really well before that. And I haven't played. Well, I don't know. I think Jerry D is the only guy I know that's played it. Played Augusta, but I think the one I would like to play currently right now would be Bandon Dunes. I think
Yeah, that's a popular one.
probably, yeah.
How have you not played it? You played so many courses. How's that one escaped you?
It's, I mean, kind of newish compared to when I was doing a lot of traveling to, you know. So now, Daryl, I have to land on those as destinations, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So I actually have to plot that out and go, hey, I got to go to Bandon, you know? Yeah. Because I'm not performing in Portland anymore, you know?
Sure. David, question number 2. You can put together your ideal foursome with a caveat: no PGA, LPGA, or live players, and anyone alive or dead who is rounding out your foursome.
Oh, wow. With no PG. So, okay, well, I don't know if these guys play golf, but I would probably have to go with my comedy icons.
This is
Probably.
great.
I'd say Groucho Marx.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I have to come up with a foursome,
Mhm.
Groucho Marx, Don Rickles,
Nice.
yeah.
If you say Charlie Chaplin, I'm going to be so impressed.
So Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield are the reason that I got into comedy.
Really?
So
Wow.
probably Rodney too, and you know, Caddyshack and whatever. And I was a joke writer for Rodney, so probably those three.
You were a joke writer for Rodney?
I was.
Holy Christ! Tell me about that. How did that come to be?
I just love what he does. Have you guys seen my show?
I've seen it once. Yeah.
I do a fucked up magic show, right?
Oh, right.
So it's a fucked up magic show, but it's not your regular magic show. I invent my own tricks, and I have my own inventions. But it's like Dangerfield doing a magic show at you. All I do is one-liners. So with the one-liners, that's why I like Dangerfield and Rickles. I just wrote Dangerfield like 12 jokes and said, "Do you like any of these? I'd love to write for you." And he bought 2 of them. He goes, "Yeah, no, you're good. Come on board."
Wow.
Awesome.
So the first one I ever wrote him was, "You want to have fun at Christmas time? Hang mistletoe from your belt buckle." So I think I had him after that.
Yeah, that's very Rodney joke.
Exactly right.
Could you
That's so
imagine?
good.
Could you imagine playing in that foursome? The amount of heckling each other that would
Jesus
go on.
Christ. Oh my God.
Crazy.
So good, eh? Yeah, that'd be great.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
Like, would Dangerfield heckle himself, or would he heckle you? What would happen there? Like, I would love to see him play golf.
No.
We don't typically ask, I guess, this follow-up question, but it just dawned
Yeah.
on me, given
What?
all your experiences, what a very memorable foursome that you've played in? I mean, playing with Faraday, I gotta imagine there's all kinds of crazy people that you've played with.
Well, so probably, you know what? When I was a little boy, because I'm such a hockey fan, I would go to the Leafs, and my dad, you know, he'd buy tickets and we go to the Leaf games, and I go, God, I would love to meet the Leafs one time. I'd love to. So when I was a little boy, you guys won't know him because you're young. The main line back then was Dave Keon, Norm Allman, and Ron Ellis.
Uh-huh.
And so I go, oh my God, I'd love to meet any of these guys. And, you know, just doing what we do for a living. So we're lucky. I meet all these guys all the time, like Cujo, you know, I play with a lot of, you know, if I go to Las Vegas, like, it doesn't matter who I play with, but we all know some fun people. So I think probably the most I think the most fun and unique foursome I ever had would have been Dave Keon, Bobby Hull and Bobby Orr.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Wow.
Wait, was the four of you?
So they were speaking at the same golf tournament that I was, and they knew that I was the comic after. And so the guy that put it together goes, are you guys good to play with the comedian? They go, Christ, God, yeah, bring it on. And so it's a little weird for the first couple holes. By the third hole, it was really, really good. So that was probably my coolest.
Holy
I mean, that's
shit.
really good, right? That's really good, yeah.
You played with what could come up as somebody's dream foursome.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
for sure. That would be-
It was fun. And then God bless him, Bobby just died a couple years ago, right? Oh, sorry, a couple days
A
ago.
couple of days ago.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, our friend, and who was also season one, guest one, I think, wrote the book about Bobby Hull.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Gare Joyce, yeah.
Garrett Joyce.
Well, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Wow.
wow. I
So I
saw
was
Morgan
very
Riley
lucky.
today. Don't want to brag, but I saw Morgan Riley today. Didn't play golf with him though.
They should have given you guys the
It's
cup
different.
to drive around with.
Right? Yeah.
No, they didn't win a lot of cups that threesome though.
I would have been the only guy that had never touched one.
Was that a competitive round by chance? Like, were they good
Shits
golfers?
and giggles. They all play at their own speed.
Yeah.
And I played at my speed and we had a riot. And so you guys know that whoever you're playing with, I'll play with guys that shoot 68 or,
Oh,
or
sure.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played today and I'm playing the golf course and I was trying to be somewhere around par, and my playing partners do what they do. One guy was an 85 shooter, one guy was he can break 80 occasionally, and the other guy was about a 90 shooter. So we just really enjoyed the day, and it's got nothing to do with how anyone else is playing.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's
Yeah.
the beauty of the game, again.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're absolutely right.
Do you find people that are like, if you get somebody who's in there that's like hitting a $110, do you find that disquieting to your general demeanor, or does it not make a
No.
difference?
If he's an asshole, absolutely.
That's
So one of the first things I ever told my kids was, you can shoot 150, just do it quickly. I don't care,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
I know. I had to really learn that. Like I really judged good golfers. I was like, I can't play with them. Like they're gonna hate me for not being as good as them. That's a judgment that I put on them that I had to drop and admit to myself, no one cares. No one cares about your game. Everyone's so focused on their own.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you're playing with, look, as a female, if you're playing with three guys,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying because I don't know your caliber, but like, or let me say, if it was another guy and he's not very good, but if he keeps up, oh my God, all of a sudden
Right.
you're one of the gang, and it's really good because you're part of the deal and nobody gives a shit. It's only when you complain, piss and
Yes.
moan, throw golf clubs, and are tragically bad to play with, right?
yeah.
You're overly dramatic or apologetic. They're like, sorry, making a big show of it. Yeah, there's no
Right.
room for that.
Gina used to be one of the hosts of Score Golf TV, and we heard
Oh,
stories about
yeah.
her playing with golf course designers and just shitting on their course with every bad shot she took.
So you know Weeksy pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not
And-
super well, but like, because I took
Yeah.
over the show from him. Jason Logan and I took over.
Yeah.
So
and,
we-
and you know Scully?
Yes, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like,
Nice. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, they're all great
good
people.
guys. They're both good pals of mine. Yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you'd
Awesome.
be cool with this, David, but I always apologize just quietly to you as we walk up away from the cart. I'm just like, I'm sorry for everything.
He is very confessional on the fairway.
Relentlessly apologizing, but quietly. Sometimes I'll slide a note across to you. I'm like, I'm sorry for
So
what I've
sorry.
done.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just like a quick text.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this.
Nothing about golf either. He's just
No,
apologizing for
exactly.
everything.
His sins for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's like confessional for him.
For
It's
my
a 4
being.
hour.
Yeah.
It's a 4 hour confessional for some reason.
Speaking
Monty
of
brings his rosary with him. He's just
Sorry for everything.
well, speaking of sinning, David, I'm not sure if you are a consumer of alcohol. If you are, great. If you're not, that's great too. But question number 3, hot summer day, 90 degrees out, the bar cart comes around. What are you ordering from the bar cart?
On a 90 degree day, probably a shandy.
Mm.
And the only reason, and I'm not like a big beer drinker, but if you mix that with a little bit of ginger ale, I won't even taste the first one.
Great. Love
Oh,
it.
yeah. No,
They
boom.
all the
they
way
go down
down.
smooth.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Yeah, you got to have something that cools you off, right?
Sure.
So
Are
probably-
you, being as good as you are you a regular drinker on the course, or do you abstain?
on the course? No. After, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm a member at a course in Toronto, Thornhill.
Mhm.
Nice.
And so I'm the incoming captain
Oh,
this year.
congrats.
Yeah. So I kept it together last year, because I got to get, you got to do certain things. I got to keep it together even more this year. And because you guys are so young, I'm on the senior Ryder Cup team. I'm an old
So
fart.
young.
So I'm an old guy, and I take care of a lot of the I help out with a lot of the senior events.
Mm.
Yeah.
By the
That's
way,
great.
Monty would like to apologize for us being so young.
Yeah.
Hi, boss.
Well, how many 6-year-olds have you had on the show?
Quite a few,
Mm,
I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah,
Few.
a
Okay, cool.
number,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
number of them.
Good. Okay. Good.
That's true. We have.
We're
Yeah,
not
lots of
that
long-time
far.
journalists.
Yeah, we're not that far from you, to be honest.
Yeah, well, Gina's just a kid,
yeah,
but the rest
we
of
don't talk
us-
about Gina.
Right. Don't.
I'm a kid sister.
So I'm the 4th longest hitter in my house.
Really? Wow.
I have 3 boys. My eldest son, Adam, if I hit my Sunday best, he's 60 by me.
Wow. How
And
old
I-
are they?
And I can still tuck it out there pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
How old are they?
So Adam's 32, Bry is 30, and Mikey's 28. And so they all hammer it by me, but it's the only game the old guy can still beat him at, right?
Yeah. That's
Awesome.
great.
Nice.
None of us are gearheads really when it comes to golf. Like, we're not really into the tech part of it that much at all. But are you, and like, what is your current setup? Like, are you all about the new technology? Are you a traditionalist? Where do you land on
It's a
the
great
gear?
question, because I am a field player.
Mhm.
So, I mean, how far is the ball from here to there? I mean, I'll take a very good approximate. Well, I mean, if I scope it, I'll know exactly how far it is, but
Yeah.
I love technology.
Hmm.
So Alexa runs my house. She runs the light, she runs the heat, she runs everything. On the golf course, I bought Arcos. Do you guys have Arcos?
I don't use it. I have it, but I haven't used it yet.
So I'll tell you, I didn't know how far the ball that I hit flies.
Mhm.
I know how far it would run out to.
Mhm.
So if I hit my 7-iron 150, I went, oh, that if I'm 150 out, I'll hit my 7-iron. Well, if
Sure.
I have to cover a bunker, 143, I was off by 1 golf club.
Mm,
So
I
the
see.
Arcos, I have it on. I have it on my watch, and they're in the back of the golf clubs.
Yeah.
And so it's basically artificial intelligence, and it's
Wow.
unbelievable.
So it's
Yeah.
talking to you the whole time?
So I look down, and it'll tell me. Well, it's a little gross. It'll tell me how far it is, how far it plays, the front of the green, the back of the green, the middle of the green. It'll tell me the slope and the wind.
That's too much.
Wow.
So they have 3 areas in the 3 things in the immediate area that tell you wind and weather patterns and stuff. So it's unbelievably good. So I was actually off by 1 golf club.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And
You're like
so,
you're like the $6 million man with those with that
well,
outfit.
so on the back end of your question, I now know I miss to the right of the green more with my 9-iron.
Oh.
I miss
Interesting.
more to the left with my 8-iron. Like, I know what to work on now. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys do
Um,
it too? I mean, do you guys embrace AI?
Not AI. I have Arcos in my driver, which I've not used, but I
Yeah.
think, but definitely tracking stats has been a bit of another bit of a game changer for me over the last couple of years. Like looking at year-end stats and looking at fairways hit and greens hit, and then analyzing that, and then having a plan of attack towards how to increase those numbers
Yeah.
has been good for me for sure.
I keep track of Monty's apologies, and that's really the only stat.
Yeah.
It's
I just-
amazing you can
Sure.
keep track of all.
Oh.
You keep that on your watch?
Yeah.
I have to wear 3 watches.
Yeah.
Question number 4 is either a 2-part question or you can choose your own adventure here. So the first question is either what is the angriest you've ever seen someone on the golf course, or how do you keep from losing on the golf course? Like what is your emotional state on the golf course? You can answer both, you can answer either.
Because the game is 400 years old and it's it needs to be respected. So when my little guys, when my kids were little, I took them on the golf course, and I remember one time early when they were. It probably wouldn't have been good if we were walking. We were playing a friend's private golf course, and the idea that late in the afternoon you could bring your kids, but you got to bring a cart. And so Bri, my middle guy, very, very determined and very driven. And so he threw a golf club. And so I said, all right, get back on the cart. We go up to a shot and he gets off and I go, no, get back on the cart. He goes, no, that's my shot, Dad. Get on the cart. And he goes, what? You're not playing for 2 more holes. You don't throw a golf club on my watch. You're not doing that. I never threw a golf club. You're not doing that.
Yeah.
And so he was pissed because we're only playing 9 holes. And he got very, very early. So I won't tell you who, but it doesn't matter. There's a guy at my golf club, guys. I couldn't believe this. I said to my head professional, Todd, last year, I played with a guy, 70-year-old man, and I saw 5 helicopters.
Jesus.
I couldn't believe it. And he drifted like a 7-iron into the club like twice. Into the ground twice. And so I'm sitting there going, because I played competitive golf and I played non-competitive. And I go, this is something that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not in years. And I went into him and he goes, oh yeah, no, that's actually, that's him. And he knew. And he knows the guy's a raving idiot and he's got no temper. And so because I played a lot of competitive, and the best round I ever played competitive, I was late for my tee time. So
Wow.
I don't get pissed. I don't get pissed if I bogey the first hole, if I double bogey the first hole. Some of the best rounds I've ever played, I was bad out of the gate, and I learned that hopefully you're going to have X amount of pars and X amount of birdies during the round. Doesn't matter when they come, so do not get flustered. And I don't get flustered at all. I'm pretty even tempered, like really even tempered.
I
That's
hate
great.
being late for
That's the
that
worst.
first
the
tee.
worst.
Oh, I get so flustered. That makes me angry. I learned that lesson a few times.
It's
I
the
didn't
worst.
throw anything though.
Right. It's the worst though, right?
Yeah.
Because you're
horrible.
anxious. Well, you're
Yeah,
anxious.
yeah. And then you can't calm down for like 3 holes.
I'll tell you
good.
guys, I've had a lot of birdies coming in late and then hungover from the night before. Just step up there and a hell of a shot. Many a time.
Off the
Well-
first tee, bullshit.
I swear to God. Well,
Money.
what I say?
Really?
Yeah, for real. Well,
We're-
mind you, those are par 3s though.
Yeah.
I
was gonna
get the-
say,
yeah,
4 seasons starts with a 200-yard par 4.
yeah,
so-
yeah. Yeah, I'm not hitting a par 5. I'm
gotcha.
not birdieing that coming in hungover late.
That's funny.
Also, Monty calls bogeys
Oh.
birdies.
And what about you, Nick? What about you, Nick?
What in terms of what?
Well, I mean, like you getting flustered and you
I've gone through like an entire emotional shift with golf that happened like 3 years ago that has allowed me to become like like I'm about a 6 handicap. And that's really all just from like addressing the mental part of the game where I don't get fucked off anymore. I don't get pissed off. I don't get in my
Absolutely.
head. I used to when I was a kid. I think I've told this many times, but I used to when I was younger. I was a talented player, but I'd bogey the first hole, and then I would think that the rest of the round was going to be shit, and then I would try too hard. Now I bogey the first hole, and I don't care. I don't even think about it. I don't look at my scorecard. until I'm done 18. And that has changed everything. All I focus on is the shot in front of me, and that's it.
Good for you. It's
Yeah.
so important. It's so
I
important.
just skip the first hole now. That way I don't get angry.
You know, bogeys are coming. If they come on
They're
the first
coming.
hole, you know, if they come on the first hole, you know, I don't let it get to me anymore, you know.
Yeah. Birdies and pars, I always say that birdies and pars are for pros. Bogeys are for us. And if we par, it's a bonus. If we birdie, it's even better. We should be
Yeah.
fine with bogeys, you know.
Well, so Marlene said to me that, you know, don't go after birdies. Birdies will come, but you have to just kind of play into them. Don't go after them. If you're at the 100-yard mark and you go, I got to stiff this, you'll either chunk it or you'll scull it or do whatever. You'll never knock it to where you need to knock it, which is, you know, like 10 or 15 feet with a nice chance to roll it in, you know.
Yep.
I said to her, when I was around par all the time, you know, like around maybe 0 or 1, I said, what do you got to do to get better than that? Like, is it like a shit ton of birdies? And she goes, no, it's a very unspectacular series of pars with a couple
Yep.
birdies. Yeah.
Boring golf.
Absolutely. And then every once in a while you kind of light it up and you go, oh my God, I rolled in 5 birds today and it's all good, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm really excited for the last question. This is question number 5, the par 5. Your favorite golf moment. This is a big question, and I don't know if you can narrow it down. So this can be either something you've experienced or something you witnessed or saw on TV. But
My favorite golf moment would be, and it didn't turn out 100% the way I wanted it to, but it certainly could have changed history. And that is when Tom Watson had a chance at the age of 69 to win the British Open.
that was unbelievable.
So that would probably be that's probably the be all and the end all in golf for me. And we're cheering for him, and he hit a beautiful shot in, and it landed halfway and went trickle, 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 and he didn't get it up and down. That's monumental. So that's probably my most amazing golf moment to watch.
Mhm.
You know, that's probably mine.
That's
It was-
great.
Yeah, it was amazing. And because it would have been lore. I mean,
Yeah.
absolute lore, you know. Either that or when Trump farted during the no, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's also lore.
Which time?
Oh my God. Do you talk about that asshole? What a oh, God.
It's another podcast.
Like he'll putt and then he'll rake like a 5-footer, right?
Yeah.
Hey, par there. Okay, whatever you want, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you just write down your score?
Exactly.
And the funny thing is, online you'll still see people fighting for him and talking about what a great golfer he is, and you don't know, everybody cheats, so it's okay to be
Right.
like, oh come on, like stop.
I know.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, if there's any Trump supporters listening, we'd love you. Thanks for your support.
Like, subscribe.
What an honor, David. This is super cool to meet you, and
Yeah.
super appreciative of your time, and you're so
Thank you.
accomplished in both comedy and golf that this was you're just an amazing guest who, as Daryl said in the intro, kept coming up over and over that we had to have you on. So thank you for doing this.
Thanks for having me on, guys. No,
Thanks so
it's
much,
a
Dave.
complete delight. Now we got to go out and peg it next summer.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Come
Absolutely.
up, let us know
100%,
when you're
let's
here,
play.
and we're ready.
Absolutely.
Monty's
Yeah.
got the clothes already. He's got his outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
please,
I've got it
I'm
picked
already
out.
I'm already writing down my apologies. 'Cause I'll be swearing a lot.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, this has been awesome, man. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
good
to
luck with
meet
your
you, David.
movie.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great luck with the movie, man.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Good luck.
guys.
Good luck cleaning up the place. Good luck on that. It's gonna take a lot of work, but you got a couple of days, you can get it done.
Yeah,
Okay.
get your boys going.
That's all you can do. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
All right, have a
David.
good one.
Easy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take
Cheers.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Dave
GLP.
Mary, that guy was awesome. I love talking to Dave Mary. That was time well spent.
Felt like it could have gone on like a lot longer, for sure. He's got some stories.
I love how he was talking about hitting a 74, and he's like, but I really had a good game early on.
Yeah,
Ended with a 74.
yeah.
I'm like, that's
At Pebble Beach, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Christ.
yeah.
He kept dropping stuff and then like it was just part of the story. And then it's like,
Right.
I want to ask about that thing, but he's already moved on to the next amazing thing he has to say, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
his not his ideal foursome. The foursome that he had with some guys. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of guys with statues.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played with a statue before.
Thank you all for listening. We're excited. We're right into season 3. We've got a lot of exciting guests coming up. Very excited for season 3. Appreciate the support. Tell a friend, tell a golf mate, tell someone who likes podcasts. We think this is a good podcast. So why don't you
We keep hearing it's a good podcast from people.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Everyone's
reviews
been
are
telling-
in.
Yeah.
Mhm. So add us on all the social medias if you haven't already.
We'd love that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what all the social MySpace.
Exclusively, we're running MySpace now.
Yeah.
We've
We're
taken
the
over
top.
MySpace.
We're
Yeah.
the top comedian golf podcast on MySpace.
Us and Tom. It's only us and Tom.
He's not. His podcast isn't as funny either.
No, we took care of Tom.
Enjoy. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the support, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
God bless and Arriba.
That was what the late Henry Longhurst used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes inside. It only goes in the back.